To solve all your queries on the show today, we have Yogesh with us. He's going to join us in just a bit, and we have Sharmila Joshi in the studio. So let's get cracking. Our first caller is already standing by, I believe. So let's go right across to him. Sanjay calls us from Nasik, and he has some investments in Tata Steel. Hi, Sanjay.
Hi.
How can we help you?
मुझे पूछना था कि वो टाटा स्टील का जो स्टॉक है मेरे पास 100 शेयर्स का वो मैं सेल करूं या होल्ड करूं?
और संजय जी, आप लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर है, शॉर्ट टर्म इन्वेस्टर?
लॉन्ग टर्म है, लेकिन 2009 से मैं वो होल्ड कर रहा हूँ।
ओह, ओके।
इतनी बार ऊपर गया नीचे गया, अभी मेरा भरोसा उड़ने लगा है कि लॉन्ग टर्म होना चाहिए या शॉर्ट टर्म होना चाहिए।
ऑलराइट संजय जी, लेकिन आप काफी पैसे बना रहे हैं अब तक। 8,000 रुपए आपका प्रॉफिट है। बट लेट्स गेट इन अ व्यू with regard to this stock. Sharmila, this is an investor who saw the stock go down into $200 and he's still held on to the stock, and he's lucky because today it's closer towards $500.
Yeah, but as he said, he's also seen it go up to 600 kind of levels. But I think, if you look at the entire metal space and take a fundamental perspective, I think it makes a lot of sense to stay invested for the next couple of years, because at the present moment, not only is the global scenario against metals as such, but I think even domestically, the overriding concern with what's going to happen with coal auction, etc. All that is sort of weighing down on this sector. So I think definitely we hear about the coal block auctions. That means till March, April, and I think from there, really, if by then signs of economic recovery are evident, then I think just stay put, because I think that it will revisit its earlier highs and possibly go higher if Europe also starts performing well for them. So I would say just since he's already in the stock since 2009, just stay put.
All right, so that's the word on Tata Steel. Sharmila is advising a hold for the moment. Next up, we have Sharad Kalani, who calls in from Kolkata. Hi, Sharad.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, what's your question?
I have invested in Sesa Sterlite. I have got 100 stocks in Sesa Sterlite in June at 298 rupees.
Okay.
I wanted to know what is the future of this stock. I can hold it till February.
Okay, so Sharmila, he doesn't have a very long-term horizon, only up to February, but what's your take? I mean, today, of course, the stock has been very strong in trade, but is it advisable for him to remain invested?
See, I think the worry for Sesa Sterlite will always be what happens with the iron ore mining ban in Goa. I mean, now you're hearing positive things, etc. But it's always a bit of mixed bag news, sort of, the company sometimes does give statements that makes you put the profitability, so to speak, in question. So I think till the real picture emerges on that front, you can't really take a very, very positive stance on Sesa Sterlite. That said, I think, if he were to extend his investment horizon beyond February, I think that it would make a lot of sense. And I think the entire sector, you will get clarity. So I would suggest that you should hold, but extend your investment horizon to about 8 to 9 months.
All right. Then, Sharmila, I just want to ask you with regard to the Hindustan Zinc divestment, how much of a trigger would that be for the stock?
I think, part of it is already sort of in the price, because, these things have been anticipated, and really speaking, if you were just to go by the Sesa business by itself, you really wouldn't have this price. So I think part of the Hindustan Zinc divestment, the fact that it's now part of a larger Sterlite group, all that is now really in this price. So I'm sure when we get more clarity even on that, you will see maybe a little bit more of an upside to Sesa Sterlite. But I think it will be an entire revival of the metal space and greater clarity on iron ore that will really add further sort of, an upside to this stock.
All right, let's get another caller in then. Deep Patak has called in from Kannauj. Hi, Deep.
Good afternoon.
Hi, you have a question on Infosys?
जी मैम
बताइए।
जी मैं Infosys शेयर करना चाहता हूँ मैं, तो क्या इस समय ये शेयर ठीक है मेरे के लिए?
और आप लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर हैं, आप ट्रेडिंग का नजरिया रखते हैं, क्या आपका आउटलुक है?
मतलब आउटलुक मेरा 1 साल तक का नजरिया।
ओके, और इन्फोसिस ही आपने सेलेक्ट किया है किसी वजह से, या कोई भी आईटी स्टॉक?
इन्फोसिस मतलब हाई क्लास का है, लोग कह रहे हैं इससे विश्वास करना चाहिए।
Okay. Sharmila, he's keen on Infosys, but I guess he would be open to other stocks also, other IT stocks with a similar pedigree as well.
I would actually prefer Tech Mahindra at this point in time, at this price point. That said, Infosys numbers were very good. I think at the time of the result itself, it was very evident that 4,200 was going to be a price that it would reach, and it has reached that in a very short period of time. So that's really the concern, that within a short period of announcing, I think, 1 quarter of good numbers, we've seen the stock run up sharply. So I would buy Infosys on dips. I think if you see a correction in markets and you see Infosys go down to 38, 3900 levels, I think it would be an ideal time to buy the stock. If you wanted to buy something right away, I think you can buy Tech Mahindra. I would have a target of about 3,300 on it.
All right, and that's a view coming in on Infosys as well as Tech Mahindra. But we have Yogesh with us, Yogesh Mehta. Yogesh, with regard to Infosys, what are the levels you're looking at?
See, Infosys has given a fantastic numbers, and the move on the technical front is very strong. Post 3750, which was 3830, which was a resistance level, previous resistance level, it has crossed over that, and now it is 4200. Now, holding on to this with a longer term view, if one want to hold on, then one can look at this as a strong support level, which is a 8 to 10% lower side than this from the current price. One can continue holding this, and above 40 to 50, it can go up to 4600 even, and keep a stop loss of trading stop loss then 3950 rupees. So one can look at a strong upside is still there, and it shows very strong signal on the buy side.
Kuldeep Singh has called us from New Delhi with a question on the Tata Motor DVR. Mr. Singh, आपका क्या सवाल है?
टाटा मोटर DVR 371 रुपए 30 पैसे पे लिया था मैंने 4/9 को.
कितने हजार शेयर्स लिए थे?
1000 शेयर थे. तो मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ कि रुकूं, जाने का तो सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. क्योंकि पहले ही मैं काफी लॉस में चल रहा हूँ. मैं अपना सारा फंड लगा चुका इसके अंदर.
ओह डियर. ओके, तो वैसे आप नॉर्मली आपकी प्रोफाइल इन्वेस्टर हैं आप?
हाँ, नॉर्मली मैं 2 साल से ही शुरू किया जब से रिटायर हुआ हूँ.
Okay, Yogesh, do you track Tata Motor DVR? What's your take on the stock? And I mean, for someone who's making such a heavy loss, what would you advise?
देखिए सिंह साहब, टाटा मोटर DVR जो आपने लिया है 371 में, now on the technical front, currently price is quoting at 335, 334, 335 somewhere. 345, 46 is a strong resistance level. Unless this cross has been breached on a closing level, we cannot see 371. और दूसरा फंडामेंटली टाटा मोटर DVR का जो आपने लिया हुआ है, तो that time the equation of the discount was not much, was very high. तो वहाँ पे एक ये हो गया है, बट अराउंड 340-45 यू कैन एग्जिट द स्टॉक. और फंडामेंटल व्यू अगर आप बना के रखते हो, तो टाटा मोटर के शेयर्स भी आप अगर लेके रखते हो इन लिeu ऑफ टाटा मोटर DVR, यू मे सी अपसाइड, बोथ आर दो फॉर पैरेलल. बट ऑन द टेक्निकल फ्रंट टाटा मोटर DVR अभी 346 के आसपास रेजिस्टेंस है, एंड डाउनसाइड वर्ड अगर नीचे भी आता है 335 से, तो द स्ट्रॉन्ग रेजिस्टेंस सपोर्ट लेवल इज 300, 305.